As the old matrix slowly devolves and unravels, we find ourselves at a pivotal point. Most people are distracted by the media spectacle of the presidential elections, truly a Machiavellian choice between two evils, as politics and power have been since the controllers set up shop on Earth. The situation is what is called a bread and circus. A phrase used by a Roman writer to deplore the declining heroism of Romans after the Roman Republic ceased to exist and the Roman Empire began. Two things only the people anxiously desire: bread and circuses. The government kept the Roman populace happy by distributing free food and staging huge spectacles. But the real choice, a truly magnificent choice, is before us, and it is one that we make in every moment of every day, with every thought and with every emotion. Do we want to live in the hell of the Matrix or the heaven of Eden? The masses have no choice, they have no real free will, for you cannot have free will if all your energy is being used to support the Matrix. The Matrix depends upon the contribution of every human's negative energy to recreate itself on a daily, minute-by-minute basis. The negative energy isn't thoughts, it's emotions, fear-based emotions. The controllers and global elite do not want you to succeed in breaking away and gaining personal freedom. But they will let you go because you represent change. You are a virus in the body of the Matrix. You are here to change this prison planet from the inside out. They don't want that, so they will let you go, but they are determined to keep as many people from knowing the truth as possible, that the Matrix is a holographic game that feeds upon the lower consciousness of fear. The drama of the old Matrix is the perfect ploy to keep us down. The presidential election, your bills, debt, insurance, politics, drama, etc. are all fear-based, and therefore support the Matrix. Even fighting the Matrix supports it because fighting engenders resistance, which is just another form of fear. The controllers invade Eden. The controllers installed a fear-based consciousness in the human population, and ran an insidious propaganda program that made the controllers the top of every hierarchy, supported by the thoughts and emotions of the populace as the humans descended deeper and deeper into the density of darkness. The superconscious of the hapless humans could no longer communicate with them through the density of the human's unconscious state, the lower vibration of fear and hate. The people of Earth still dimly remembered the paradise of connection they once had with the planet and with their own divine nature. Their myths told them that Eden was a legendary place that was no longer accessible for them, because they had sinned. But they had merely forgotten to live by the universal laws. Instead they lived according to the controllers' precepts of exploitation, greed, and separation. The matrix of the controllers ensured that anyone with the hubris to remember or live the universal principles was effectively removed from the earth, and thus unable to spread the contagion of freedom. The true meaning of the words free will, respect, equality, abundance, and freedom were lost for eons, replaced by false ideas that kept the human populace under control. No longer feeling a connection with the planet or respect for life, the people started to wonder just where divinity had gone. Humans longed for their own divinity, and through the ignorance of duality and separation, they began to think that power and divinity must be distant and far from themselves, maybe in the distant past, or in the sky. The Eden within. The social structure of the Matrix is heavy and rigid. The avatars are like icebreakers cutting through the glacier of the Matrix. The ice is breaking up and melting. And just as water is a higher vibrational state than ice, we are rising in frequency. As we rise, we experience purer frequencies. When we surrender to the purest expressions of love that flow around and through us, we start to remember what we are, containers of awareness that hold the frequencies that make worlds. The master number 11 can be reduced to a 2, the number of duality. The 11 is a doorway to a new reality, guarded by an angel or goddess who asks, "Are you capable of holding the frequency for a new paradigm, a new Eden, inside you?" Only those of us who have learned how to focus our attention properly on the thoughts and emotions that we want have any chance of changing the matrix from a machine of fear to a paradise based on love. And those people are us. The first wave is spearheading this amazing evolution of consciousness. Make no mistake, we are the ones in charge of creating Eden. How do we do that? We choose the higher thought, we choose our emotions for every outer or inner event that we experience. If someone bothers us, we choose to think about them differently. Stuck in the same old job? You have the perfect opportunity to think about it differently. Appalled by the circus of 3D? See it as the drama that is leaving your field. We are not responsible for the choices of others, only for how we think, and more importantly, feel, about everything. This is how we create Eden, in every moment, with every breath. We were chosen for this job. Now it is time for us to be fully conscious. Know that we are creating Eden. Know that the first wave is creating Eden with us. Allow others their path. Step aside, allow the matrix to collapse, and let Eden come to you.